Hey everybody, we are at Brian Kelly Stadium at Assumption College. We're talking with head coach Andy McKenzie. Andy, you got 8 practices done and a couple more weeks ready to go, right?
I think the guys said today 18 days. We worked so hard all year for these opportunities. I can't believe we've had 8 practices. They go by so fast. But we're having a lot of fun doing it, and I think the weather's been cooperative. Like, it's been too cool.
Hey,
we need a little bit more heat for sure.
I heard you saying that, and I'm saying this is a day. We're in the 70s, and it's not 100 degrees, and you're not losing kids with heat issues.
Yeah.
But you know what? First time in your career here at Assumption that you enter the season as defending Northeast 10 Conference champs.
Yeah, we had a great season last year. It was a great team last year. Played really well together, but that was last year.
That's last year.
We've turned the page. We're focused on the next opportunity for us, and that begins with the next practice. So, ultimately, we know that if we do what we need to do in our preparation, take care of our business, then we give ourselves a good chance to be successful each and every Saturday.
Well, listening to you and the other coaches today, it appears that practices are equally, if not more important than the actual games.
Well, we try to make sure these are more difficult than the games, right? We want to crank up the intensity everywhere we can, put pressure on guys to make game-like decisions, play with game speed and game reps, so that when they get into the game, they've seen the looks before and they know how to react, and that it appears to be easier for them.
Now, the other thing I noticed today is that the kids seem to be putting heat on each other to perform, so that if somebody misses a play, they hear about it. If somebody makes a great play, you guys have your high fives down already.
Yeah, I think our team does a pretty good job of investing in each other, right? So it's all about relationships in our program. We want the guys to be a family, and in order to do that, we put a little bit of pressure on them to overcome some adversity, so that they have that common bond of overcoming tough times.
Interesting season coming up. You got a big road trip to a national powerhouse.
It is a really, really strong non-conference schedule, no doubt. Kutztown coming in first week. They're an awesome program. They've been at the top of the PSAT for the last 4 or 5 years now. Then we go down to Southern University the following week in a non-conference matchup, just as our rules or as our schedule is set this year for the NE10. And then we go out to Grand Valley, who's going to be, I believe they're the number 2 team in the country this year. They are going to be a great test for us and a good measuring stick for our growth.
And anybody who's heard of Grand Valley before, I'm just zooming in on that Brian Kelly name. He kind of put him on the map, didn't he?
He did. When Coach Kelly was there, they won multiple national championships. They've been a perennial top 1 or 2 team in the country for decades now, and so it's going to be a great challenge for us.
How about newcomers versus veterans? What do you got for a blend this year?
We're a very veteran team this year. I think we have, it might be 17, 18 returning starters on both sides of the ball. So our kicking game is strong again with both of our returning specialists, 3 returning specialists there. So we've got a lot of veteran depth. And then we're still sorting out the young guys right now. We've got a lot of competitive players who have a lot of talent and ability. And so I'm really, really optimistic about our youth as well.
Are you happy the way the returnees have welcomed the new kids?
Yeah, absolutely. I think our upper class leadership is absolutely great. And it all begins with family. And so from day one they walk in, they're helping the guys move in, making sure they get acclimated, show them where the buildings are. So we kind of do a big brother system to get things started, and the guys take full ownership of building the family.
Great. So we'll be looking forward to September 2nd, opening day, and want to wish you the best for a very successful season.
Thank you so much.